referee stops contest due to head blows. Irwin will take the victory with 41 seconds left in the third round.
Ali as their hero, and he
2 pounds against Alan Vaughn of Great Britain, who was 5.5 inches taller than Irwin, and the world junior champion last year in the preliminary round. Billy was down 3-0 and 5-3, but a big flurry at the end of the second round, and the bout was stopped with 52 seconds left in the third, with Billy Irwin coming from way behind to win 17-10. He was leading at the time. Referee stopped the contest. Irwin with impressive credentials. Favored to win this bout, but he takes a straight right hand lead from Ronald Chavez of the Philippines. Takes another right hand. None of those scoring blows, just light taps. Judges have not been recognizing them. Irwin's a patient kind of a boxer. Said after the bout with Alan Vaughn that he laid in the woods, tried to let Vaughn get overconfident, and then came back. And came back he did, or come back he did. Irwin won his first national championship in 1989. Stalking his opponent now, looking for the opening. Still nothing on the boards by either boxer. And we're past the midway point of round 1. Looking after his defense. Chavez throwing the jab. Very little else early on. 58 seconds left in round 1. Nothing. A right-left combination by Chavez. Nothing there. Chavez again tries. Irwin still covering up. Irwin saw Chavez for the first time a couple of nights ago. He followed Irwin's fight, and Irwin was able to take a look at the bout, do his own scouting on it. Didn't appear too worried about his opponent, but you always have to be worried, of course, in Olympic competition for a number of reasons. Chavez has scored a blow here in the late stages of the round. In that last exchange, there was a left hand that scored. 1-0 Chavez. Irwin. The exchange took another punch, and Chavez again. It's now 2-0 Chavez. The end of round 1. Round 2, the lightweights, 132-pounders. Billy Irwin out of the blue corner, facing Ronald Chavez of Philadelphia, or of the Philippines, rather. And 2-0 Chavez, who has been landed a couple of jabs right in the late stages of the round to give him that lead. Still working on that right lead of his. Flicks the jab out. He's coming short with it for the most part. Irwin is going to have to get a lot busier. Left hand following the right jab scored again, and it's 3-0 now for Chavez. Irwin taking those jabs off the glove. Now starts to move in through a right uppercut, but he missed with it. Irwin is looking for something. He's looking for either a sign that pattern, and then he wants to take advantage of it. So far, Chavez has not given him that opening. Now it is 4-0 Chavez. Chavez constantly throwing the jab out there. He's the one that has been the busiest. He's been the aggressor, and because he's constantly the aggressor, the odd punch is landing and scoring. Irwin tries the overhand left followed by the right uppercut, but didn't score with it. Watch for that punch again. Left followed by a right, but it's 5-0 for Chavez. Misses with the left hand. Chavez is just beating Irwin to the punch right now. That right hand lead giving Irwin a bit of trouble. Brings the right hand over the top of the left lead of Irwin, but off the side of the headgear. Wild right hand that missed by Irwin. 5-0 for Ronald Chavez of the Philippines. All of that failed to land. Referee cautions, keep the head up. Referee is from Bulgaria. 25 seconds remaining in round 2. 5-0 for Ronald Chavez of the Philippines. Billy Irwin has to get a point at least before this is over. 12 seconds left in the round now. 5-0 is a long way to come back. And now the referee has sent, there's a shoelace tied, the bootlace is untied on the part of Chavez. So they went into the corner, 9 seconds remaining in the round, and the clock resumed, and Chavez continues. So Billy Irwin will have to go to round 3, trailing 5-0. Round 3, the lightweight, 60 kilograms, Billy Irwin of Canada, trailing 5-0 to Ronald Chavez of the Philippines. And Irwin is going to have to get a lot busier than he was through the first 2 rounds. He immediately goes on the attack, but Chavez recognizing that, counterpunches well. No scoring early on, a wild left hand thrown by Irwin. It's still 5-0. Left hand that missed. Irwin trying to cut the ring down, find his target. I think Chavez will have a conservative round. There's a left hook thrown by Irwin, and he did not score on that. Chavez a blow was recorded for Chavez. Irwin wants to get right back at it. Didn't want to listen to the caution from the referee. 1:44 left. Time is running out on Billy Irwin. Leans forward with a right hand, unable to score. Very frustrating bout for Irwin. Chavez has had control from the moment the bout started. And the right hand lead, that jab, was out there constantly. Referee telling Chavez to keep his head up. And Irwin comes right back in again. But he's been unable to score at all. He has been shut out now through almost 8 minutes of this bout. Irwin now needs a knockout. You see the frustration in Irwin. He wants to get at his opponent. He's been unable to make contact with him at all. Again, he immediately goes back after his opponent. It is now 7-0 for Chavez. Chavez keeping that jab out there. .39 seconds remaining. Outer left hook on the part of Irwin. Again, the judges see it as no blow as it went off the side of the headgear of Chavez. Straight right hand by Chavez, and that scored, and it's 8-0 with 20 seconds left. Billy Irwin of Canada. Frustrated from the moment this bout started. Off to a slow start against Ronald Chavez, and this time the miracles ran out on him. And his time ticks away. Billy Irwin of Canada will go down to defeat at the hands of Ronald Chavez of the Philippines. 8-0 was the final score against the Asian champion. Chavez very, very good in this bout. Had an excellent game plan. He kept that right-hand lead of his out there, and it frustrated Irwin. You can see the frustration all the way through the third round as the referee was trying to caution him on a couple of occasions. All he wanted to do was go right back at him. Irwin knows. You can look into the corner and see that Irwin is just beside himself. He's so upset. But there's no doubt about the final result of this one. Ronald Chavez of the Philippines will be advancing to the quarterfinals in the lightweight division.
Final preparations are over. The elite of Canadian amateur boxing are gathered for the national championship.